I've got Morningstar's equity analyst Matthew Donen with me today to talk about the earnings season for the first quarter and what Nordic stocks he's got on his radar right now. It's nice to have you here, Matthew. Let's start with the earnings season. What are your takeaways, and are there any trends that you have noticed?
Yes, we're noticing a big divergence between businesses that are exposed to long-term secular growth themes compared to those that are more dependent on the current economic conditions to drive its earnings. Decarbonization is top of the agenda for several industries and has been a big driver behind strong earnings growth and record order books for those businesses that are helping to decarbonize certain sectors. I should probably also note that we still see several challenges for businesses within the wind energy value chain. This was evident from Vestas, which returned to the red and reported an operating loss in Q1. And that follows billions of dollars of impairments from Ørsted, which was seen at the second half of last year.
And you've already mentioned a couple of Nordic stocks, but let's look at the sector, the market a bit more closer. Are there any that stand out right now, other than the ones that you just mentioned, that you find extra interesting?
Yes, and maybe just zooming in on the decarbonization theme, Wärtsilä, which is based in Finland, saw a 40% increase in its orders for marine engines in response to regulation aimed at helping to decarbonize the marine sector. Approximately half of those orders were from vessels with low carbon alternative fuel sources. And we think that just highlights the secular growth theme that Wärtsilä has through decarbonizing the marine sector. We assign a wide mode rating to the business, but we do see shares as being fairly valued at the moment. I could probably paint the same story for Epiroc, which is based in Sweden. Their mining equipment is helping to decarbonize the sector through battery-powered and electrical equipment. Also, shares are trading at all-time highs for the business, so not an ideal entry point for investors. But one area that we do see an opportunity is through Ørsted, which is 30% undervalued to our current fair value estimate. We believe that the market is overestimating its recent challenges that it saw last year and underestimating its potential earnings growth through greater adoption of wind energy.
So a few interesting stocks to look closer to for all investors out there. Thank you so much for joining me today, Matthew. And until next time, I'm Joanna England for Morningstar.